part 2 of what I think is going on with the Delphi, Indiana murders. Okay. Now that they have a name, 2 names, possibly 3, on my behalf, besides the car, the phone records, I believe they're wanting to talk to Dylan because as of right now, Dylan is the only person that would know what really went on that day besides anybody else. I mean, that's the only person that I can place there, because in one of the news feeds today of the trail walk to go find the girls in the search party, they canvassed the scene of people, and there was Dylan, and I even took a picture of it and sent it to him, and he said, and yeah, he admitted, yeah, that's me. Who will we kill next? Why would you make that fucking comment? Even if you were just joking that you might not know that your grandpa did it, we don't know what you know. But it's time to get a lawyer and fucking go tell what you do know. Because these 2 girls and their family and their community would like to fucking know the truth. And they would like to hear what the law enforcement has to say. You might as well get it over, because if you're going to jail because you was a participant in it, and that's anybody, you will be found out, because they wouldn't put out the right sketches in my son's composite. I mean, hey, stop. So, hey, I'm on the phone, sit down, sit. Move. Sit. It's okay. It's just the damn... Sit down! So, I think by now they should go talk to his wife. She sure got off the phone with me, and she told me that they kicked Dylan out 2 months before Dennis died. So that would be April, about March or April, because he was immature. I can tell that. Which I was immature. But what did Dennis manipulate him into doing or helping him do? We don't know. So I'm going on the notion that he was forced to do whatever, because Dennis has obviously been doing things like this for years. He molested, kidnapped, beat, choked, you know, talked about our heads being cut off, and to our parents, cut our hair, positioned us in photos with black eyes at a distance so you couldn't see it, but if you zoom in, you could see nowadays. He didn't know the Polaroid and stuff would go away and that technology would get better, I guess. Just like any DNA that's in any other state or any other murder. Why did Carroll County get a hold of, or Indiana State Police get a hold of FBI so quick? Because the crime scene showed that this was unusual, that the brutality and the way the bodies was probably placed, the things done to the body. Get up here, Moo, you ain't going nowhere. So I would say they're trying to find where they went afterwards, which I said they either went to Connie Cope Harmon in LaPorte, Michigan City, spelled Connie, K-O, or C-O-N-N-I-E, Cope, K-O-E-P-K-E, Harmon. My dad's sister, or my father, Dennis, whatever, sister. But then I showed a picture of Dylan down here at Mike Mike something, a food place. Mike Lennon's. Because I zoomed in and saw where it was they was eating. It was down here in Louisville, Kentucky, right over the bridge where they lived from, where I live in Louisville. They lived in Georgetown, Indiana at the time of his death, May 13th, 2021. Kind of weird that Dylan also put, "Today is the day," which is Abby and Libby's quote in their town that they have for today. Let today be the day that they find the killer. Ironic that all these circumstantial things, and still people will say it can't be your father, he was too old. You know, that makes some people that are older than 60s a little offended, because they can climb. There's people been in their 70s climb fucking Mount Rushmore. So to say that a 68-year-old man that worked on railroads and that has moved appliances all 20 years and still is a strong man cannot overpower two girls with a gun that he did have, a badge that Dylan said that came up missing that I had gotten him in 2005 for a 12-pack, I think it was. It was an Indian police badge with crisscross fucking arrows, coin silver. Possibly, because if you zoom in, you can see something shiny on the side of Dennis's right side. His left leg was in a motorcycle accident, as they've talked about. They can find out all this through his medical DNA and his medical records that they should have gotten at Indiana State Police Harper, that I've got on video where I've called and had recordings of things, and I've kept some things back. But if they didn't get his DNA, why did Iowa call me about the Evansdale murders? Linda Welding